Trauma. It's a word that resonates with a deep, often unspoken power. But can the brain truly trap us in a cycle of suffering? Today, we embark on a journey through the lives of three individuals: Tom, a Vietnam veteran; Sylvia, a survivor of childhood abuse; and Bill, a Vietnam medic. Their stories will illuminate the profound impact of trauma and the transformative power of healing. Tom, a former Marine, seemed to have it all: a thriving law career, a loving family. But beneath the surface, he was haunted by memories of an ambush that left his entire platoon dead. His nights were filled with nightmares, and the sound of fireworks transported him back to the jungles of Vietnam. In moments of rage, he feared he might hurt his family and often isolated himself to prevent it. Tom's most chilling memory was that of his closest friend, lying lifeless in a rice paddy. This image was more than a memory, it was a constant companion. "I need to be a living memorial," he once said, believing that if he let go of the pain, he would betray his fallen comrades. This unrelenting grip on the past left him emotionally distant, unable to connect with his wife or feel joy with his children. He described it as living behind a glass wall, watching life happen but never truly engaging. His breakthrough began with EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, a therapy that allowed him to revisit these memories without being overwhelmed by their emotional weight. With each session, the vividness of the ambush faded, replaced by a growing understanding that letting go wasn't betrayal, but a path to healing. For Tom, healing wasn't about forgetting, it was about learning to carry his memories differently, without them controlling his every moment. Sylvia, a young woman from Boston, carried trauma not in her memories, but in her very physical being. Abused as a child, Sylvia grew up with a heightened alarm system. Her body lived in a constant state of readiness, preparing her for threats that no longer existed. She couldn't eat, sleep, or even breathe without feeling her chest tighten, as if danger lurked around every corner. Everyday sounds, a car backfiring, footsteps behind her, sent her heart racing. This was her reality. Her body was stuck in fight or flight mode, even in the absence of real danger. Trauma is stored in the body, Sylvia would later learn, and this realization changed everything. Her breakthrough came through a surprisingly simple but effective practice: yoga. In her first class, the instructor's calm voice encouraged her to focus on her breath, to feel the ground beneath her feet. But Sylvia couldn't. Her body resisted, her mind raced, and she felt like running away. It wasn't until weeks later, during a deep stretch, that she experienced an unexpected release. Tears streaming down her face as years of tension and fear began to unwind. With time, yoga became her sanctuary. Each session was a step toward reclaiming her body, teaching her nervous system that it was safe to relax. Sylvia's journey shows us that healing isn't just a mental process, it's a physical one too. Bill, a Vietnam medic, came to therapy not just for nightmares, but for his inability to see past the horrors of war. His mind was a constant replay of dying comrades and injured civilians. Even the innocent sound of his newborn's cry triggered images of children he couldn't save during the war. He was stuck in a loop, unable to think beyond survival. The breakthrough? A unique form of drama therapy. Acting out scenarios helped Bill reconnect with his imagination. Through communal storytelling and performance, he began to envision a future where he wasn't just a survivor, but a mentor, guiding others through their struggles. This creative outlet allowed Bill to break free from his traumatic reel and start building new, hopeful narratives. Over time, he even began to write his own stories, transforming his pain into a source of inspiration for others. These three stories reveal a powerful truth: trauma transforms our brains, bodies, and imagination. Yet through targeted therapies, be it EMDR, yoga, or drama therapy, we can reclaim our lives.